Okay, interesting. So I'm hearing whoever turns away from the Quran will pay the price. That's what I'm hearing. Well, this is a part of Members Week. Remember, guys, Members Week is a privilege for channel members. Only 99 cents a month.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
طه
Taha.
ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى.
We have not sent down to you the Quran that you be distressed,
إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى.
but only as a reminder for those who fear Allah.
تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلا.
A revelation from He who created the earth and highest heavens.
الرحمن على العرش استوى.
The most merciful, who is above the throne, established.
له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى.
To Him belongs what is in the heavens and what is on the earth, and what is between them and what is under the soil.
وإن تجهر بالقول فإنه يعلم السر وأخفى.
And if you speak aloud, then indeed He knows the secret and what is even more hidden.
الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى.
Allah, there is no deity except Him. To Him belong the best names.
وهل
It sounds exactly very similar to the Bible thus so far.
أتاك حديث موسى.
And has the story of Moses reached you?
إذ رأى نارا فقال لأهلهم كثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بقبس أو أجد على النار
Is he
هدى.
singing or?
When he saw a fire and said to his family, "Stay here. Indeed, I have perceived a fire. Perhaps I can bring you a torch or find at the fire some guidance."
فلما أتاها نودي يا موسى.
And when he came to it, he was called, "O Moses,
إني أنا ربك فاخلع
Sacred Valley
نعليك
of Tua.
إنك بالواد المقدس طوى.
indeed, I am your Lord, so remove your sandals. Indeed, you are in the sacred valley of Duwa,
وأنا اخترتك فاستمع لما يوحى.
and I have chosen you, so listen to what is revealed to you.
إنني أنا الله لا إله إلا أنا فاعبدني وأقم الصلاة لذكري.
Indeed, I am Allah. There is no deity except me, so worship me and establish prayer for my remembrance.
إن الساعة آتية أكاد أخفيها لتجزى كل نفس بما تسعى.
Indeed, the hour is coming. I almost conceal it, so that every soul may be recompensed according to that for which it strives.
Almost interesting. More like fully. Fully conceal it. Nobody knows, bruh. That's why freaking when Jesus was on earth, anybody knew. Not even Jesus knew when freaking when they asked him like, "Yo, do you know when God is gonna freaking come back?" And man was like, "I don't know. Nobody knows." Not even the angels know. So for me to hear almost, I'm like, that's a very interesting choice of words. Unless that was like a translation thing. I don't know. Interesting choice of words.
فلا يصدنك عنها من لا يؤمن بها واتبع هواه فتردى.
So do not let one avert you from it who does not believe in it and follows his desire, for you then would perish.
وما
Same
تلك
thing that
بيمينك
is
يا
taught
موسى.
in Christianity, yeah.
And what is that in your right hand, O Moses?
قال هي عصاي أتوكأ عليها وأهش بها على غنمي ولي فيها مآرب أخرى.
He said, It is my staff, I lean upon it, and I bring down leaves for my sheep, and I have therein other uses.
قال ألقها يا موسى.
Allah said, Throw it down, O Moses.
This is the story of Moses.
فألقاها فإذا هي حية تسعى.
Yeah,
So he
very.
threw it down, and thereupon it was a snake moving swiftly.
قال خذها ولا تخف سنعيدها سيرتها الأولى.
Allah said, Seize it and fear not. We will return it to its former condition.
واضمم يدك إلى جناحك تخرج بيضاء من غير سوء آية أخرى.
And draw in your hand to your side. It will come out white without disease, another sign,
لنريك من آياتنا الكبرى.
that we may show you some of our greater signs.
اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى.
Go to Pharaoh, indeed he has transgressed.
So this is the
قال
story of
رب
Moses, yeah.
اشرح لي
Yeah.
صدري.
Moses said, My Lord, expand for me my breast with assurance,
ويسر لي أمري.
and ease for me my task,
واحلل عقدة من لساني.
and untie the knot from my tongue,
يفقه قولي.
that they may understand my speech.
واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي.
And appoint for me a minister from my family,
هارون أخي.
Aaron, my brother.
أشدد به أزري.
Increase through him my strength,
وأشركه في أمري.
and let him share my task,
كي نسبحك كثيرا.
that we may exalt you much,
ونذكرك كثيرا.
and remember you much.
إنك كنت بنا بصيرا.
Indeed, you are of us ever seeing.
قال قد أوتيت سؤلك يا موسى.
Allah said, You have been granted your request, O Moses,
ولقد مننا عليك مرة أخرى.
and we had already conferred favor upon you another time,
إذ أوحينا إلى أمك ما يوحى.
when we inspired to your mother what we inspired,
أن اقذفيه في التابوت فاقذفيه في اليم فليلقه اليم بالساحل يأخذه عدو لي وعدو له وألقيت
People come to us
عليك محبة مني ولتصنع على عيني.
saying, Cast him into the chest and cast it into the river, and the river will throw it onto the bank. There will take him an enemy to me, and an enemy to him. And I bestowed upon you love from me, that you would be brought up under my eye.
إذ تمشي أختك فتقول هل أدلكم على من يكفله فرجعناك إلى أمك كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا فلبثت سنين في أهل مدين ثم
I like the singing.
جئت
I like the singing. I just listen to the singing and I just wait until he replays it.
على قدري
I don't even need to
يا
read it.
موسى.
I just wait
And
until
we
he
favored
replays it.
you when your sister went and said, "Shall I direct you to someone who will be responsible for him?" So we restored you to your mother that she might be content and not grieve. And you killed someone, but we saved you from retaliation and tried you with a severe trial. And you remained some years among the people of Madian. Then you came here at the decreed time, O Moses.
واصطنعتك لنفسي
And I produced you for myself.
اذهب أنت وأخوك بآياتي ولا تنيا في ذكري
Go, you and your brother, with my signs, and do not slacken in my remembrance.
Do not slacken in my remembrance.
إلى فرعون إنه طغى
Go, both of you, to Pharaoh. Indeed, he has transgressed.
فقولا له
The language, bro. The language being transgressed. Oh, it's like, yo, this sounds like some freaking story, like some mythical story, bro. The type of language that's being used there.
قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى
And speak to him with gentle speech, that perhaps he may be reminded or fear Allah.
قالا ربنا إننا نخاف أن يفرط علينا أو أن يطغى
They said, Our Lord, indeed we are afraid that he will hasten punishment against us, or that he will transgress.
قال لا تخافا إنني معكما أسمع وأرى
Allah said, Fear not, indeed I am with you both. I hear and I see.
فأتياه فقولا إنا رسولا ربك فأرسل معنا بني إسرائيل ولا تعذبهم قد جئناك بآية من ربك والسلام على من اتبع الهدى.
So go to him and say, Indeed, we are messengers of your Lord. So send with us the children of Israel and do not torment them. We have come to you with a sign from your Lord, and peace will be upon he who follows the guidance.
إنا قد أوحي إلينا أن
This is literally just the story of Moses. I could have swore I did a reaction to this. No, it wasn't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was a part of my, I think, Muslim family tree. The family tree in the Quran video where they talk about Musa. I think that's what Moses is called in the Quran, right? But I already know the story of Moses. This is just like the story of Moses. So it's like, what do I say? It's literally, I mean, we have 30. We have a lot left of this video. So,
Indeed, it has been revealed to us that the punishment will be upon whoever denies and turns away.
قال فمن ربكما يا
the singing though.
Pharaoh said, So who is the Lord of you two, O Moses?
قال ربنا الذي أعطى كل شيء خلقه ثم هدى.
He said, Our Lord is He who gave each thing its form and then guided it.
قال فما بال القرون الأولى.
Pharaoh said, Then what is the case of the former generations?
قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى.
Moses said, The knowledge thereof is with my Lord in a record. My Lord neither errs nor forgets.
الذي جعل لكم الأرض مهدا وسلك لكم فيها سبلا وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرجنا به أزواجا من نبات شتى.
It is He who has made for you the earth as a bed spread out, and inserted therein for you roadways, and sent down from the sky rain, and produced thereby categories of various plants.
كلوا وارعوا أنعامكم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى.
Eat therefrom and pasture your livestock. Indeed, in that are signs for those of intelligence.
منها خلقناكم وفيها نعيدكم ومنها نخرجكم تارة أخرى.
From the earth we created you, and into it we will return you, and from it we will extract you another time.
Yo,
ولقد
he talking about the process of death? Damn, bro, that's deep. That's deep.
أريناه
If that's what he's
آياتنا
referring to,
كلها
and it's
فكذب
true.
وأبى.
And we certainly showed Pharaoh our signs, all of them, but he denied and refused.
قال أجئتنا لتخرجنا من أرضنا بسحرك يا موسى.
He said, Have you come to us to drive us out of our land with your magic, O Moses?
فلنأتينك
Magic.
بسحر مثله
Magic.
فاجعل بيننا وبينك موعدا لا نخلفه نحن ولا أنت مكانا سوى.
Then we will surely bring you magic like it. So make between us and you an appointment, which we will not fail to keep, and neither will you, in a place assigned.
قال موعدكم يوم الزينة وأن يحشر الناس ضحى.
Moses said, Your appointment is on the day of the festival, when the people assemble at mid-morning.
فتولى فرعون فجمع كيده ثم أتى.
So Pharaoh went away, put together his plan, and then came to Moses.
قال لهم موسى ويلكم لا تفتروا على الله كذبا فيسحتكم بعذاب وقد خاب من افترى.
I'd rather wait. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. I just want to hear it. I don't want to read it. Because I don't want to be ahead.
Moses said to the magician,
That's why I'm not looking at my
Pharaoh,
screen.
Woe to you! Do not invent a lie against Allah, or He will exterminate you with a punishment, and He has failed who invents such falsehood.
فتنازعوا أمرهم بينهم وأسروا النجوى.
So they disputed over their affair among themselves and concealed their private conversation.
قالوا إن هذان لساحران يريدان أن يخرجاكم من أرضكم بسحرهما ويذهبا بطريقتكم المثلى.
They said, Indeed, these are two magicians who want to drive you out of your land with their magic and do away with your most exemplary way.
فأجمعوا كيدكم ثم أتوا صفا وقد أفلح اليوم من استعلى.
So resolve upon your plan and then come forward in line. And he has succeeded today who overcomes.
قالوا يا موسى إما أن تلقي وإما أن نكون أول من ألقى.
They said, O Moses, either you throw or we will be the first to throw.
قال بل ألقوا فإذا حبالهم وعصيهم يخيل إليه من سحرهم أنها تسعى.
He said, Rather you throw. And suddenly their ropes and staffs seemed to him from their magic that they were moving like snakes.
Yeah, I remember all this, bro. I
أوجس
remember all this, bro.
في خيفة موسى.
And he sensed within himself apprehension, did Moses.
قلنا لا تخف إنك أنت الأعلى.
Allah said, Fear not, indeed, it is you who are superior.
وألق ما في يمينك تلقف ما.
Bro, when God is on your back, I mean, you can't. You can't. You can't. It's just like, bro. He's literally plot armor. Like, people talk about how, oh, Michael defeated the devil. Oh, the devil couldn't even get past Michael and reach God. Bro. Because Michael already had God backing him. God literally buffed Michael up. But people tend to forget that Lucifer was like the most powerful archangel. But Michael was literally buffed by God. So people who say, "Oh, he couldn't even beat Michael." No. Technically, God just beat Lucifer through Michael. Oh shit, man. You know, so it's I'm just pointing that out because a lot of people just, I don't know. All I'm saying is like when God is on your side, it's like that, like that story between Lucifer and him rebelling against God, that just solidified that for me.
إنما صنعوا كيد ساحر ولا يفلح الساحر حيث أتى.
And throw what is in your right hand. It will swallow up what they have crafted. What they have crafted is but the trick of a magician, and the magician will not succeed wherever he is.
فألقي السحرة سجدا قالوا آمنا برب هارون وموسى.
So the magicians fell down in prostration. They said, We have believed in the Lord of Aaron and Moses.
قال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم إنه لكبيركم الذي علمكم السحر فلأقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ولأصلبنكم في جذوع النخل ولتعلمن أينا أشد عذابا وأبقى.
Pharaoh said, You believed him before I gave you permission. Indeed, he is your leader who has taught you magic. So I will surely cut off your hands and your feet on opposite sides, and I will crucify you on the trunks of palm
Holy
trees.
shit,
You
man.
will surely know which of us is more severe in giving punishment and more enduring.
Who's this diva, bro?
قالوا
Yo,
لن
I forgot how petty of a person the Pharaoh was. I really forgot.
نؤثرك على ما جاءنا من البينات والذي فطرنا فاقض ما أنت قاض إنما تقضي هذه الحياة الدنيا.
They said, "Never will we prefer you over what has come to us of clear proofs and over He who created us. So decree whatever you are to decree. You can only decree for this worldly life."
إنا آمنا بربنا ليغفر لنا خطايانا وما أكرهتنا عليه من السحر والله خير وأبقى.
Indeed, we have believed in our Lord that He may forgive us our sins and what you compelled us to do of magic. And Allah is better and more enduring.
إنه من يأت ربه مجرما فإن له جهنم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا.
Indeed, whoever comes to his Lord as a criminal, indeed, for him is hell. He will neither die therein nor live.
ومن يأته مؤمنا قد عمل الصالحات
Don't want to read it.
فأولئك لهم الدرجات العلا.
But whoever comes to him as a believer having done righteous deeds, for those will be the highest degrees in position.
Speaking of highest degrees and whatnot, I always like wondered, right? When we die, will God give us like certain positions based on how we served him on earth, or are we all just going to just end up in the same spot, just casually chilling, if that makes sense, right? So I always wondered that. I don't know. Good question.
جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء من تزكى.
Gardens of perpetual residence, beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally. And that is the reward of one who purifies himself.
ولقد أوحينا إلى موسى أن أسر بعبادي فاضرب لهم طريقا في البحر يبسا لا تخاف دركا ولا تخشى.
And we had inspired to Moses, "Travel by night with my servants, and strike for them a dry path through the sea. You will not fear being overtaken by Pharaoh, nor be afraid of drowning."
فأتبعهم فرعون بجنوده فغشيهم من اليم ما غشيهم.
So Pharaoh pursued them with his soldiers, and there covered them from the sea that which covered them.
وأضل فرعون قومه وما هدى.
And Pharaoh led his people astray and did not guide them.
يا بني إسرائيل قد أنجيناكم من عدوكم وواعدناكم جانب الطور الأيمن ونزلنا عليكم المن والسلوى
O children of Israel, we delivered you from your enemy, and we made an appointment with you at the right side of the mount, and we sent down to you manna and quails.
كلوا من
Mana.
طيبات
Mana.
ما
What? Mana. What? What do you mean by that? Mana.
رزقناكم ولا تطغوا فيه فيحل عليكم غضبي ومن يحلل عليه غضبي فقد هوى.
Saying, eat from the good things with which we have provided you, and do not transgress or oppress others therein, lest my anger should descend upon you. And he upon whom my anger descends has certainly fallen.
وإني لغفار لمن تاب وآمن وعمل صالحا ثم اهتدى.
But indeed, I am the perpetual forgiver of whoever repents and believes and does righteousness and then continues in guidance.
وما أعجلك عن قومك يا موسى.
Allah said, and what made you hasten from your people, O Moses?
قال هم أولئك على أثري وعجلت إليك رب لترضى.
He said, they are close upon my tracks, and I hasten to you, my Lord, that you be pleased.
قال فإنا قد فتنا قومك من بعدك وأضلهم السامري.
Allah said, but indeed, we have tried your people after you departed, and the Samiri has led them astray.
فرجع موسى إلى قومه غضبان أسفا قال يا قوم ألم يعدكم ربكم وعدا حسنا أفطال عليكم العهد أم أردتم أن يحل عليكم غضب من ربكم فأخلفتم موعدي.
So Moses returned to his people, angry and grieved. He said, O my people, did your Lord not make you a good promise? Then was the time of its fulfillment too long for you? Or did you wish that wrath from your Lord descend upon you? So you broke your promise of obedience to me.
قالوا ما أخلفنا موعدك بملكنا ولا.
You know, it's hilarious that they went through all of this, and in the end, they didn't even get to see the promised land. Oh, they went through all of this and they were so doubting God. That's crazy. I was just having this conversation with my brother like not too long ago. Oh, it's insane how people will just can easily fold.
أوزارا من زينة القوم فقذفناها فكذلك ألقى السامري.
They said, we did not break our promise to you by our will, but we were made to carry burdens from the ornaments of the people of Pharaoh. So we threw them into the fire, and thus did the Samiri throw.
فأخرج لهم عجلا جسدا له خوار فقالوا هذا إلهكم وإله موسى فنسي.
And he extracted for them the statue of a calf, which had a lowing sound. And they said, this is your God and the God of Moses, but he forgot.
أفلا يرون ألا يرجع إليهم قولا ولا يملك لهم ضرا ولا نفعا.
Did they not see that it could not return to them any speech, and that it did not possess for them any harm or benefit?
ولقد قال لهم هارون من قبل يا قوم إنما فتنتم به وإن ربكم الرحمن فاتبعوني وأطيعوا أمري.
And Aaron had already told them before the return of Moses, O my people, you are only being tested by it, and indeed, your Lord is the most merciful, so follow me and obey my order.
قالوا لن نبرح عليه عاكفين حتى يرجع إلينا موسى.
They said, we will never cease being devoted to the calf until Moses returns to us.
Yeah, this is when they were worshiping the freaking false god idol. Yeah, right?
قال يا هارون ما منعك
Yeah.
إذ رأيتهم ضلوا.
Again, there's nothing much to say because I already know the story.
Moses said, O Aaron, what prevented you when you saw them going astray?
ألا تتبعني أفعصيت أمري.
From following me. Then have you disobeyed my order?
قال يا ابن أم لا تأخذ بلحيتي ولا برأسي إني خشيت أن تقول فرقت بين بني إسرائيل ولم ترقب قولي.
Aaron said, O son of my mother, do not seize me by my beard or by my head. Indeed, I feared that you would say, you caused division among the children of Israel, and you did not observe or await my word.
قال فما خطبك.
So I have a question actually, because the Quran talks about the children of I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get demonetized. The Bible talks about the children of Israel. So how do modern Muslims feel about the like what's your opinion on the modern state of Israel? I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get demonetized. And that whole idea of, oh, but this land was promised to us like 3,000 fucking years ago. Ah, shit, man. So, because I noticed the Quran does still mention Israel. Yeah, Israel. So, I would like to hear your take on. Respectfully, don't type because YouTube can demonetize and shadow ban channels based on comments as well. So be careful what you talk about in my comments, okay? That's like I was shadow banned for 4 months. Literally 4 months. I don't want that shit happening to me again. So yeah.
يا سامري.
Moses said, and what is your case, O Samiri?
قال بصرت بما لم يبصروا به فقبضت قبضة من أثر الرسول فنبذتها وكذلك سولت لي نفسي.
He said, I saw what they did not see, so I took a handful of dust from the track of the messenger and threw it, and thus did my soul entice me.
قال فاذهب فإن لك في الحياة أن تقول لا مساس وإن لك موعدا لن تخلفه وانظر إلى إلهك الذي ظلت عليه عاكفا لنحرقنه ثم لننسفنه في اليم نسفا.
Moses said, then go. And indeed, it is decreed for you in this life to say, no contact. And indeed, you have an appointment in the hereafter you will not fail to keep. And look at your God, to which you remain devoted. We will surely burn it and blow it into the sea with a blast.
إنما إلهكم الله الذي لا إله إلا هو وسع كل شيء علما.
Your God is only Allah, except for whom there is no deity. He has encompassed all things in knowledge.
You know, it's funny because my brother was literally saying that he believes that, and this is what I have said to him in my videos, that he believes in like stuff like the Greek gods. It's just that he just believes the way how things are set up is that God is the most high, most like ultimate God. And like those gods, like the Greek gods and whatnot, they're like beneath him. It's just that the way how it's said to us, it's just kind of in a confusing way. But you gotta keep in mind the way how this stuff is translated. Number one, you gotta think about the fact that you need to say things for people to understand, right? Especially people like thousands of years ago to understand, right? So, which is why I find it a bit funny whenever people are like, oh, well, the Bible is fake or blah, blah, blah is fake because it says this, but that's not reality. I'm like, no, it was saying it like that so that the people would be able to understand, if that makes sense. I think it's just the same logic, to be honest. When God is like, I am the most powerful high or like ultimate God, like I'm saying, like I believe that he is saying that he is like there's no one else that's on his level, basically.
كذلك نقص عليك من أنباء ما قد سبق وقد آتيناك من لدنا ذكرا.
Thus, O Muhammad, we relate to you from the news of what has preceded, and we have certainly given you from us the Quran.
من أعرض عنه فإنه يحمل يوم القيامة وزرا.
Whoever turns away from it, then indeed he will bear on the day of resurrection a burden.
خالدين
Okay, interesting. So I'm hearing whoever turns away from the Quran will pay the price. That's what I'm hearing. It, it's funny because the Bible technically says this shit too. So, it's like both are saying, oh my god, dude. Lord, forgive me for saying your name in vain, but like, this is a paradox. This is a paradox. The Bible says if you stray away from the Bible, if you don't listen to the Bible, well, you're gonna pay the price. And the Quran is saying the same thing. So which one is which, right? Because if you don't listen to the Bible, if you listen to the Quran, then you don't listen to the Bible. If you listen to the Bible, you listen to the Quran. So it's like, what's going on here? I don't know. Like this whole thing of this whole, like, oh, if you turn away from this, you will go to hell or you will get punished, or I don't know. I feel like for those in the Abrahamic religion family, because God already says so, I keep on saying this, but this is true. God says he will have mercy on those he will. So
فيه وساء لهم يوم القيامة حملا.
Abiding eternally therein, and evil it is for them on the day of resurrection as a load.
يوم ينفخ في الصور ونحشر المجرمين يومئذ زرقا.
The day the horn will be blown, and we will gather the criminals that day, blue-eyed.
يتخافتون بينهم إن لبثتم إلا عشرا.
They will murmur among themselves, you remained not but 10 days in the world.
نحن أعلم بما يقولون إذ يقول أمثلهم طريقة إن لبثتم إلا يوما.
We are most knowing of what they say when the best of them in manner will say, You remained not but one day.
ويسألونك عن الجبال فقل ينسفها ربي نسفا.
And they ask you about the mountains, so say, My Lord will blow them away with a blast.
فيذرها قاعا صفصفا.
And he will leave the earth a level plain.
لا ترى فيها عوجا ولا أمتا.
You will not see therein a depression or an elevation.
يومئذ يتبعون الداعي لا عوج له وخشعت الأصوات للرحمن فلا تسمع إلا همسا.
That day, everyone will follow the call of the caller with no deviation therefrom, and all voices will be stilled before the Most Merciful, so you will not hear except a whisper of footsteps.
يومئذ لا تنفع الشفاعة إلا من أذن له الرحمن ورضي له قولا.
That day, no intercession will benefit except that of one to whom the Most Merciful has given permission and has accepted his word.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون به علما.
Allah knows what is presently before them and what will be after them, but they do not encompass it in knowledge.
You know what? I find that a bit funny because God already knows who's gonna. God already knows the people who's going to pass, and He already knows the people who's going to fail and eventually just get sent to hell. But you know that's crazy. That's literally the crazy thing about God is that he despite that, I mean, yo, despite that, bro, he still giving niggas chances, bro. He still gave us free will, even though he already know how this shit is gonna end. Oh my goodness, man. No, I did have Muslims tell me that. Was it Muslims that tell me this? I think. Was it? I'm trying to think. I think I have Muslims that tell me that God knew that Lucifer was going to rebel, but he still let it happen. Which is even more insane when you think about it. Oh, bro, you know what this is like to me? You know what this is like to me? It's like literally God is like, imagine you create like robots or like some type of machine or some shit, and you're pretty sure that this machine is gonna go fucking AWOL on your ass or whatever you created, or robot or whatever, or you're a game developer or some shit like that, right? Just think of something like that, but you still let it. You just let it do it just cause you just want to see how this shit goes, bro. That's literally God. Like I was thinking about that before. I was like, bro, that's yo. Like, even though he knew that Lucifer was gonna rebel, he's still like, okay, yeah, I gotta go and test everybody now, not to prevent this shit from happening. It's like if God is just trying to just test out his creations, and he's just like, shit, that didn't go well. Okay, let me try this now, see how this goes now. Even though I already know how this is gonna end, I'm still gonna see.
وعنت الوجوه للحي القيوم وقد خاب من حمل ظلما.
And all faces will be humbled before the ever-living, the sustainer of existence, and he will have failed who carries injustice.
ومن يعمل من الصالحات وهو مؤمن فلا يخاف ظلما ولا هضما.
But he who does of righteous deeds while he is a believer, he will neither fear injustice nor deprivation.
وكذلك أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد لعلهم يتقون أو يحدث لهم ذكرا.
And thus we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran, and have diversified therein the warnings that perhaps they will avoid sin, or it would cause them remembrance.
فتعالى الله الملك الحق.
That's interesting because the Bible, that's actually quite different from the Bible, right? The Bible is a collection of testimonies, and experiences all combined into one piece of document, literally. That's why whenever people say, "Oh, but somebody wrote the fucking Bible," I'm like, "Yeah, no, that's not true. The Bible is literally just a collection." Okay, so the Quran, this is where the Quran and the Bible starts to differ in their in how they are. Interesting.
ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما.
So high above all is Allah, the Sovereign, the Truth. And O Muhammad, do not hasten with recitation of the Quran before its revelation is completed to you. And say, My Lord, increase me in knowledge.
ولقد عهدنا إلى آدم من قبل فنسي ولم نجد له عزما.
And we had already taken a promise from Adam before, but he forgot, and we found not in him determination.
وإذ قلنا
Adam. Wait.
للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى.
And mention when we said to the angels, Prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except Iblis, he refused.
فقلنا يا آدم إن هذا عدو لك ولزوجك فلا يخرجنكما
Shit, I just read all that.
من الجنة
I'm supposed to read it to me.
So we said, O Adam, indeed this is an enemy to you and to your wife. Then let him not remove you from paradise so you would suffer.
إن لك ألا تجوع فيها ولا تعرى.
Indeed, it is promised for you not to be hungry therein or be unclothed.
وأنك لا تظمأ فيها ولا تضحى.
And indeed, you will not be thirsty therein or be hot from the sun.
فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى.
Then Satan whispered to him. He said, O Adam, shall I direct you to the tree of eternity and possession that will not deteriorate?
فأكلا منها فبدت لهما سوآتهما وطفقا
So now this is just Adam and Eve now.
عليهما من ورق الجنة.
This is just the story of Adam and Eve now.
وعصى آدم ربه فغوى.
And Adam and his wife ate of it, and their private parts became apparent to them, and they began to fasten over themselves from the leaves of paradise. And Adam disobeyed his Lord and erred.
ثم اجتباه ربه فتاب عليه وهدى.
Then his Lord chose him and turned to him in forgiveness and guided him.
قال اهبطا منها جميعا بعضكم لبعض عدو فإما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن اتبع هداي فلا يضل ولا يشقى.
Allah said, Descend from paradise. all your descendants being enemies to one another. And if there should come to you guidance from me, then whoever follows my guidance will neither go astray in the world nor suffer in the hereafter.
ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى.
And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed he will have a depressed life, and we will gather him on the day of resurrection blind.
قال رب لم حشرتني أعمى.
Very, very similar stuff here to the Bible. I mean, no need to comment on it. This is very basic. Water is wet information, to be honest.
وقد
Nothing.
كنت بصيرا.
He will say, My Lord, why have you raised me blind while I was once seeing?
قال كذلك أتتك آيات.
Although this is different here, the whole blind thing, that is different. That I don't know what. Yeah, that is new to me. that is new to me, bro.
فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى.
Allah will say, Thus did our signs come to you, and you forgot them, and thus will you this day be forgotten.
وكذلك نجزي من أسرف ولم يؤمن بآيات ربه ولعذاب الآخرة أشد وأبقى.
And thus do we recompense he who transgressed and did not believe in the signs of his Lord, and the punishment of the hereafter is more severe and more enduring.
أفلم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى.
Then, has it not become clear to them how many generations we destroyed before them as they walk among their dwellings? Indeed, in that are signs for those of intelligence.
ولولا كلمة سبقت من ربك لكان لزاما وأجل مسمى.
And if not for a word that proceeded from your Lord, punishment would have been an obligation due immediately, and if not for a specified term decreed.
فاصبر على ما يقولون وسبح بحمد ربك قبل طلوع الشمس وقبل غروبها ومن آناء الليل فسبح وأطراف النهار لعلك ترضى.
So be patient over what they say, and exalt Allah with praise of your Lord before the rising of the sun and before its setting. And during periods of the night exalt him, and at the ends of the day that you may be satisfied.
ولا تمدن عينيك إلى ما متعنا به أزواجا منهم زهرة الحياة الدنيا لنفتنهم فيه ورزق ربك خير وأبقى.
And do not extend your eyes toward that by which we have given enjoyment to some categories of them, its being but the splendor of worldly life by which we test them, and the provision of your Lord is better and more enduring.
وأمر أهلك بالصلاة واصطبر عليها لا نسألك رزقا نحن نرزقك والعاقبة للتقوى.
And enjoin prayer upon your family and people and be steadfast therein. We ask you not for provision, we provide for you, and the best outcome is for those of righteousness.
وقالوا لولا يأتينا بآية من ربه أولم تأتهم بينة ما في الصحف الأولى.
And they say, why does he not bring us a sign from his Lord? Has there not come to them evidence of what was in the former scriptures?
ولو أنا أهلكناهم بعذاب من قبله لقالوا ربنا لولا أرسلت إلينا رسولا فنتبع آياتك من قبل أن نذل ونخزى.
And if we had destroyed them with a punishment before him, they would have said, Our Lord, why did you not send to us a messenger so we could have followed your verses before we were humiliated and disgraced?
Oh my gosh, that's so true. That's so true. This is why God is doing all this shit. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses, bruh. Goes back to what I was just saying earlier. God already knows how this shit is gonna end, but he's just letting this shit continue because again, no excuses, bruh. But you know something that is interesting though? There's like isolated groups of people, like tribes and whatnot. I always wondered this. Like there's some people who are just isolated, never introduced to the Abrahamic religions, and I always used to wonder how is God gonna judge them?
قل كل متربص فتربصوا فستعلمون من أصحاب الصراط السوي ومن اهتدى.
Say, each of us is waiting, so wait, for you will know who are the companions of the sound path and who is guided.
Again, this video was a suggestion, a part of Members Week. If you're new, you like my reactions, you have any suggestions, like this, subscribe, comment it in the comments below. Eventually, I will do it. If you're an active viewer of mine, bruh, I already said this. It's only 99 cents. Join the membership, especially if you comment a lot, you have a lot of suggestions for me. It's only 99 cents a month. Go on, comment, man. There wasn't really much to say because a lot of this stuff is stuff that I already like knew slash this is just like very face value, you know, common sense, water is wet information. So there wasn't really a means to say much really and truly. Yeah, man, check out my other Muslim Islam reactions on my channel. I have so much at this point, you know. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye. Like and subscribe, turn the bell notifications on too.